Mga ate at mga kuya, welcome back to Kuya Puto's channel. As you can see, nandito ako sa bedroom ngayon gumagawa ng video. But not that kind of video. Anyways, namamahinga po ako because I just finished cleaning the house because the last week has been really crazy. Dahil we had a family reunion. It was beautiful. We had my wife's family come together from BC, from Toronto, from Whitby, from all over the place. And everybody got together. And that made my wife really happy. And that made me really happy. Anyways po, enough about me. So, nakakita po ako ng video sa TikTok. Si Kuya, sabi niya po, scam sa Canada. Or scam ang Canada. And I just wanted to give my take. Alam ko po, siguro nakita niyo na to eh. But lately, like I said, I've been busy, so I have not had time to, watch stuff online, di ba?
Libre daw ang pag-aaral dito sa Canada. Sa Pilipinas din naman libre, sa public. Dito sa Canada, sa public din lang libre. Pero pag sa private, magbabayad ka din. Tapos yung sa healthcare naman, libre daw. Oo nga. Eh di pupunta ka ng madaling araw para ma-check up ka ng gabi. Para masikaso ka.
So mga ate at mga kuya, totoo ba yung sinasabi ni Kuya sa TikTok that Canada is a big scam? Or baka, masakit lang ang loob niya. Baka galit lang talaga. Or, baka nakipag-break sa girlfriend niya. Who knows? Anyways, sabi po ni Kuya, yung pinakaunang intro niya, dito daw, yung eskwelahan libre katulad sa Pilipinas. So, medyo tama po si Kuya nung sinabi niya yung tungkol dun sa education system dito. Kaya lang po, ang pagkakaiba, kunyari tapos na kayo ng elementary school, tapos na kayo ng high school, and gusto nyo pumunta ng post-secondary, college, or university, di ba? Napakadami pong programa ng government dito sa Canada to help the students. One is OSAP. Okay? Bibigyan po kayo ng loan ng government, considered a government loan, so it can help pay for your tuition fees and your school expenses, di ba? And then later on, when you finish your course, you can start paying it and mababa po interest. Or, there's options where you can get actual loans from the bank to supplement the OSAP. Okay? And on top of that, napakarami pong bursaries available, to get some form of scholarship or even to get some form of financial help from the actual school that you are going to. Plus guys, isa pang napakalaking tulong dito sa Canada when it comes to education is kung meron kayong mga minor, okay? Minor meaning kids under 18 years old. From the moment they're born, okay? Yung pong gobyerno, binibigyan po yung parents ng baby bonus. Depende po yun kung magkano yung household income ng parents, di ba? Pero, typically anywhere between $100 as far as maybe 400 or 500, depende po sa situation ng tao. So, kung smart po yung parents, okay, hindi po nila gagastusin yun. Okay? Ilalagay po nila yun sa bangko, iipunin nila. That way, when that kid turns that age where kailangan po magbayad na ng matrikula for post-secondary, college or university, lahat po nung binigay ng gobyerno mula nung bata sila, naipon po with interest. Karamihan po ng mga Canadians, na mga parents na are thinking about their kids' future, educational future, ganun po ginagawa. Yung pong anak namin na maliit na babae, ganun po ginagawa namin mula po nung pinanganak siya. So, napakalaking tulong po yun. So, all you have to do really is make sure that you are informed and you know where to go to look for these grants, di ba? So, yun po ang pagkakaiba. Napakadami po talagang tulong na pwedeng makuha dito para, makatustos dun po sa cost ng education. And as far as the healthcare is concerned, sabi po ni Kuya, if you want to go see a doctor, kailangan madaling araw ka pang magpunta. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to see you. Ano po ba talaga katotohanan? There's instances na pwede pong mangyari yon Pero nangyayari lang po yun sa mga tao na hindi informed or does not have the proper knowledge on what to do and where to go. So, dito po kasi yung healthcare, they prioritize everything. So, kunyari, pumunta kayo sa ospital dahil meron kayong sipon. Tapos, merong pasyente na pumasok na kasabay ninyo na hindi makahinga. Well, titignan po muna nila yung hindi makahinga dahil that's life-threatening. Yung pong sipon nyo, it can wait. So, I'll be completely honest. Talaga pong nangyari yun. Kaya lang, kailangan maging wais tayo pag nandito tayo sa Canada, right? Maybe kung meron kayong sipon or kunyari yung kuko ninyo natuklap, maybe it's not such a good idea to go to the emergency ward dahil talagang paghihintayin kayo dahil di po kayo priority. Pero if you do it the proper way and you go sign up with a doctor, like a family doctor, make an appointment, I guarantee you, you're not gonna wait more than maybe 10-20 minutes dahil bibigyan po kayo ng appointment that you can go to and yung pong oras na yun, doon kayo titignan. As opposed to just walking into a walk-in clinic or even worse, walking into a hospital. Dahil talagang ipaprioritize po yun. So yes, medyo merong katotohanan yung sinabi ni Kuya. Kaya lang it's very, very exaggerated. And it does happen. Kaya lang po, it only happens to people that does not follow proper protocols and does not have the proper knowledge on how the health system works dito.
Walang gagawin dito kundi magtrabaho ng magtrabaho. Pag naging PR ka na, anong meron? Makakakuha ka na ng hulugang bahay. Huhulugan mo hanggang tumanda ka na, ang pahinga mo na ay sa kabaong na ang pahinga.
Sabi rin po ni Kuya, pag naging PR ka na dito, makakakuha ka ng hulugan na bahay na babayaran mo hanggang tumanda ka, hanggang nasa kabaong ka na. Well, that's a little bit exaggerated po. Okay, dahil everybody's dream is to become a homeowner dito sa Canada, di ba? And if a person completely and fully understands how real estate works, hindi po ganun ang gagawin nila. Dahil the people that understand how real estate works dito po sa Canada, they don't buy a house and stay there for the rest of their lives with a goal to completely pay it off. Yung mga tao po na nakakaintindi ng real estate dito, what they do is they buy a property and they stay there for a little bit until it appreciates and use that as leverage to get more property. And the intention of fully paying the mortgage off is not really in the horizon. That's not part of the plan. If it so happens na naging nangyari yon, then great. But really, what it is to use the equity from the properties to get more properties. You know, kaya po yung sabi ni Kuya na pag naging PR ka, you know, you buy a house na huhulugan mo hanggang mamatay ka. That's not really a very sound strategy that the majority of people that understand real estate here in Canada does. So, you know, medyo malabo po yung sabi ni Kuya na yon. Pero meron din po siyang points na sinabi dun sa video niya na totoo. Katulad po nung sinabi niya tungkol sa mga international students.
Nakakaawa dito yung mga student na nagbenta ng mga kung ano-ano, mga ari-arian nila para makapasok dito dahil niloko ng mga agency nila na maganda raw dito. Pero, ayun, napipilitan na lang dito sila dahil madami na nga silang utang, madami na naibenta, madami nang nawala sa kanila. Paninindigan na nila. Walang maganda dito.
Okay, because of lack of information, because of lack of planning, marami po sa kanila natatrap dahil binebenta nila yung lahat ng ari-arian nila sa Pilipinas para makarating dito. But the fact na hindi po nila pinlano and talagang kinapos po talaga sa pera, nagiging kawawa po talaga sila. Dahil tama po yung sabi ni Kuya, you know, be prepared for the financial cost associated with being an international student. You know, $2 million, $3 million and a financial backup back home just in case, things go sideways. Talaga pong kailangan yun. And I already spoke about this on my previous video. It's not just the idea. Don't just fall in love with the idea of mag-aral dito. Think about the actual plan. Think about the actual goal. Ano ang kursong kukunin ninyo? Magkano is this gonna cost you? Do you have the financial backup? Do you have the financial means to see this through? And pag nakatapos kayo, yung kursong kinuha nyo, is it gonna be the type of course that will provide you an employment, that will allow you to get back the money that you just spent and actually establish a career? So may punto po si Kuya talaga dun na napakarami po talaga nagsusugal. And you know what? I don't blame them because no risk, no reward, di ba? But at the same time, kailangan pong planuhin yun dahil napakadami po namin nakita ni Mrs. Even today, it's not just within the Filipino community. Like dito po, napakadaming East Indians and that's what they're doing, And, some become successful, some not so much, some end up going home. It all comes down to planning po talaga and making sure that you have that financial backup and you have that know-how.
Madami akong nakikita ang mga post sa TikTok na nakapunta ng Canada. Ay, kalay napakaganda na. Huwag na tayo magbulahan dito. Ang Canada ay para sa mga hindi pinalad ang buhay sa Pilipinas. Yun, ang totoo. Na pag nakapunta sila dito, ayun, gaganda ang buhay nila kahit papaano. Pero trabaho ng trabaho dito. Trabaho. Pahirapan dito. Hindi maganda dito. Walang maganda dito.
Sabi po ni Kuya, wag na raw tayo magbolahan dahil yung pong Canada is for people and only for people na hindi pinalad sa Pilipinas. I have my own opinion about that and I'm pretty sure everybody else has their own opinion about that. Dahil po yung buhay ng tao iba-iba, di ba? Marami na po na pumunta dito na successful sa Pilipinas because they want to grow bigger. Okay, they want to thrive. They want to establish even more dahil na-conquer na nila yung Pilipinas. Okay, marami din po, for personal reasons, gusto nilang pumunta dito dahil for their family because they want their kids to have more opportunities, right? Hindi lang po because, hindi kayo pinalad. I'm pretty sure marami po ng mga tao dyan, yun po ang case. But not everybody. Everybody has their own reasons why they want to come here. Whether, like I said, it's for their children's future, whether it's for business, whether it's for self-gratification, like kung ano-anong rason po. But for Kuya to say, mga nandito kami lahat dahil di kami pinalad sa Pilipinas, hindi po totoo yun because, you know what? I am not one of them. Yung pong pamilya ko sa Pilipinas, we're not mayaman by any means of the imagination, but, meron po kaming kamag-anak that wanted to dream bigger. So, nun po nag-umpisa yun. And one by one, sumunod-sunod po kami dito because, that one relative that we had from the very beginning wanted a better future for us. Wala pong kaugnayan because hindi kami pinalad sa Pilipinas.
Gusto nyo kasama ang pamilya nyo dito, yung mga anak nyo, makakapagtrabaho kayo, masasama nyo yung asawa nyo, yung anak nyo, di okay yung ganon. Pero pagtandaan nyo, siyempre, lalaki na rin sila, yung mga anak nyo, tatanda kayo. Pagtandaan nyo, yung mga anak nyo, may sari-sarili na ring buhay dito. Kailangan na rin nila magbayad ng mga bahay, ng mga rent nila, ng mga sasakyan. Paano nila mababayaran yon? Magtatrabaho sila. Matanda na nga kayo. Anong gagawin sa inyo? Dadalhin kayo sa mga home care. Sa mga home for the aged. Tapos bibisitahin lang kayo tuwing linggo o kaya Sabado. Gusto nyo yon? Sige, punta kayo ng Canada kung gusto niyo yun.
So guys, one of the things na parang tinamaan ako sa sinabi ni Kuya personally is pag dinala niyo yung pamilya niyo dito, everybody ends up having their own lives, di ba? Yung mga anak mo, mag-aasawa, they start their own families. Ang sabi po ni Kuya, yung mga anak mo, pag nangyari yon later on in the future, itatapong ka na lang sa old people home. This is where iba po yung vision namin ni Kuya. Okay? Dahil sa akin po, ayoko ibigay yung burden or yung problema na yon sa mga anak namin. Kami po ni Mrs., we work very, very hard to establish, to accumulate whatever we need to accumulate. Para po pag dumating yung araw na yon, we don't hand that responsibility to our children. Okay? Gusto po namin, yung children namin, they can take care of their own family and not have to worry about us. Okay? And I think that should be the goal of every parent right now that's got young kids in 2023 for the next generation to thrive. Dahil alam ko po tayo mga Pilipino, and importante po talaga sa atin na yung mga parents natin pag tumanda sila, na kasama natin sila. And we don't just throw them at an old people's home. Ako po yun, I share that sentiment because I'm part of the old school, right? I would never, ever, ever think about throwing my parents into an old people's home. No, that'll never happen while I'm alive. You know? Pero that's me coming from that old generation. All right? Yung pong children namin, what I want is what I just mentioned. You know, kami po ni Mrs. habang malakas kami, magtatrabaho kami to establish ourselves, to put us in a situation where that will never ever be an issue. Okay? Kung tutuusin po, ideally, gusto po namin ni Mrs. is sila pa po lumapit sa amin. You know? Kung kailangan nila ng tulong, never the other way around. Okay, because we never ever want to be a burden to our children. You know, gusto po namin talaga is from the day they're born till the day we die, we complement their lives. Okay, we complement their lives and never ever complicate it. So sana naman po, like I said, karamihan po ng mga parents katulad namin ngayon, let's adapt that mentality so our children can thrive. Okay? Not have to worry about us. They can just worry about them.
Yung mga content creator na ginagawang paradise ang Canada, ano yung mga yan? Negosyo nila yan. Dahil may mga contact sila ng mga agency. Siyempre, may magme-message sa kanila ng mga viewers nila dahil napakaganda ng Canada. Sir, paano ba makapunta dito? Ganyan, ganito. Ay, ganito lang. Contact, may commission na sila dyan. Wala naman silang pakialam dyan sa mga pupunta dito kung ano mangyari sa buhay nila dito. Yun lang yun. Huwag kayong maniwala dyan sa mga content creator na saka doon sa mga nagsasabi na maganda ang Canada. Huwag kayong maniwala.
Guys, napakarami pong vlogger ngayon dito sa Canada. And, you know, karamihan po sa amin, the majority of us, all we want to do is obviously show how beautiful this country is and the impact that it has made on our individual lives. Yung pong sinasabi ni Kuya, siguro, you know, there's a very small portion, you know, that are in cahoots with some kind of agency that will spread, you know, false facts so they can profit. Pero I guarantee you po, the majority of the vloggers that show Canada and what it offers has got pure intentions. Okay? Gusto lang po namin ipakita ang buhay dito. You know, gaano kaganda or gaano kahirap para po yung mga kabayans natin out there that are thinking of coming here for whatever reason, for their family, for their future, for business, for finance. It doesn't matter. So they have an idea. Ako po, I've been here for 40 years. Nung una kaming dumating dito, walang YouTube. There's no online. There's no internet. So everything po was trial and error. Okay? Now that I've accumulated 40 years worth of experience living here and knowing how this country and what it's all about and what it represents, gusto ko pong i-share yon sa mga kabayans natin that are thinking of coming here. You know? And what I do po is very similar to ginagawa ng halos lahat ng vloggers po dyan. You know, gusto po namin i-share yung mga experiences namin. All of the mistakes that we've done in the past. So, the future kabayans that come here don't have to. Para po yung journey ng mga future kabayans natin would be easier than the journey that we've had dahil wala po kaming resources like the internet or YouTube or social media before nung nag-umpisa kami. You know, truly, our intentions are very pure para po makatulong. Pero hindi ko po sinasabi na hindi tama yung sinasabi ni Kuya na there are like certain people, like a small portion of the majority na talagang iniisip po talaga nila is just to make money. But like personally sa akin po, number one, it's to help our future kabayans with their journey by showing the mistakes that I've done and basically just, you know, how we survived here. Okay? And number two is to create a digital diary for me and for my family. So later on, my kids, you know, pag si Kuya Puto, wala na, nasa heaven na. They can come back to videos like this and makita nila ako nung gwapo pa ako. Totoo po yun. Okay? Like, yeah, hindi po natin maiiwasan that there's gonna be people out there that it's like all they want to do is profit. Pero madami pong mga kabayans na yung pong intention nila is puro. Okay? Yes, siguro karamihan po na pinapakita nila is yung mga magagandang bagay. Dahil po, maganda po talaga dito. You know? If you put the work in. Alright? Pwede po maging paraiso ang Canada. If you put the work in. Alright? So, hindi po natin masisisi yung mga vloggers because whatever beautiful thing that they show on the internet is probably like a small victory that they've achieved and they're just proud to share it with not only with their family but the whole world. So natural lang po yun. So humaba na po to. So tama po ba yung lahat ng sinabi ni Kuya? Meron po some slivers of truth. But for the most part, parang medyo may galit po si Kuya. You know, I just wanted to give my take and give you my take based on what I've seen living here for the past 40 years. And si Kuya Puto, you know, I will tell you the truth. I will not sugarcoat it. And everything that I've said in this video, like I said, is based on what I've seen living here in Canada for the last 40 years. So, sana naman po wag kayong magalit. This is just my take. So, sana naman po natuwa kayo ng konti dito sa video na to or at least na-entertain kayo. So, join me on the next video, guys. This is Kuya Puto Mendoza in Canada wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble. Keep your hustle strong. I'll see you in the next video.
Itanong mo sa akin kung sinong aking mahal.